Is he singing Rammstein? What is that? You know what? Never judge a book by its cover. Come on in, buddy. Oh! We're gonna 360. Oh no! All right, welcome to No, I'm Not a Human. This is a game about letting everyone into your home, really being a member of the community and just helping each other out and then shooting the ones that don't. I did something a little bit to give you guys some immersion. I guess it's time for me to go to my home. Hopefully everything's safe. I heard some screams on the way here and there's some people in the streets that are, their skin kind of looks like beef jerky. All right. There's my, the sound effect is only going, okay. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe I take a few more steps. All right, time to go inside to my streamer setup and play the game. That's it, I'm inside. My house down there looks way nicer. I did not get the right image. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Oh my God. Gums. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Is this in the 90s? Yeah, I remember. Wait, there's not real people in this, is it? We went to the beach and there was a person face down taking a nap. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Yeah, I'll just get a new kid. Honestly, that one's defective. Also, the neighbor should stay home, or at least put a shirt on. All right, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. I'm answering the door. If no one answers the door, by the way, don't keep knocking. That's just annoying. Oh, hell no. I already don't like this hamburger face looking person. Hi, neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over here for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there'll be people coming up from underground. Huh? They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure it's not true. What's happening with this? Actually, it doesn't matter what's going on in the universe. I want more local lore and knowledge right now. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. You don't say. Can you embellish on that and what you know about them and or have seen? God knows why they're calling them that. Oh gosh, I wanted the other one. I guess it's been because they're visiting to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying not to get into people's houses. Or trying to get into people's houses. Abselies, or whatever those are called. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So let you in? So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Okay. So, how are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. If this was going on, don't let anyone inside. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Why are you in my house? Just go to your house. A skinny dog is standing in the footpath that runs through the field. It kind of looks like it has horns. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Oh, that's already sad. I'll let the dog in. I won't let people in though. How about that? Is that a good trade? Oh, more naps. A few drunkards laying sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Yeah. Nothing wrong with taking a little face-down street nap. Kombucha. It says ×1. Can you only save once? I'm not going to use that right now. I'm going to save my fermented drink for later. Dude, this is giving me some creepy cabin vibes. Nope, I don't want to look that way. Not anymore. Okay. What could possibly be out there? I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Okay, so it's a twin bed. There's 2 pillows, right? Also, I need to clean those sheets. There's just oil marks everywhere for some reason. I'm assuming that there was someone on that side of the bed, and I'm assuming that this person on the other side of the bed that I used to be here with possibly died. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. I can't smoke. No cigarettes. Can't use a phone. And I have a picture of... Honestly, it looks like Michael Jackson. Can I click on my bed? Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's just take a nap in that. Oh, breaking news. Oh, I have to click. At 6:28 today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. A burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Okay, could have started with the fluff story, to be honest. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. Honestly, what was that? I thought something growled at me to my left. Hallway open. What's that? A Labubu? Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Yeah, I love a good stick whack. That's one of my favorite. Take that right now. Take the crucifix. Don't get why it's in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Or not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. And then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. At least it's not upside down. That's a benefit, I guess. Oh, it's a radio. That's what growled at me. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need to with the right knob to find the wave with the left clicking of the right knob in the middle of searching for the wave. Now what you would do is you take the cursor going left to right for the knob to adjust the volume in the wave range length of aneurysm. Hello, this is an emergency service. Dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. I mean, I'm pale. I burn in the sun too. I think everyone does. Anyone in the kitchen? Oh God. Why did that jump scare me? Damn, so it's like all true after all. Well, then everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. And you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house, especially during this time where I've been specifically told not to? Or rather, the fact that there's people coming up from underground and I shouldn't do that. I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. I should keep my distance from more people, honestly. It's like Don Vito 2.0 right now. I know you prefer... Okay, yeah, I read that. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. She mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them that someone's in the house with you. Why do I have to have other people next to me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with the heat, okay? So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk to them as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own 2 eyes. Then what? I'm afraid that's all we can do now is try to survive. What things could people give me in this moment of time into my house? What would they have that I would need so bad as to invite something that might be a demon from underground into my home? Also, by the way, why do they even need an invitation at all? I feel like if they're a visitor, they should be able to just bash into a window and be like, hey, howdy neighbor, I want your skin. I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. and hope the nightmare ends soon. I'm headed back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up a line over there. You just got a phone? 228-218. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Yeah, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I've been told looking out the windows is good. Okay, can't. Just making sure that there's no sleep paralysis demons inside of my house or otherwise. Can't look out there. Can't look out there. I guess if I looked out right now, it would burn my corneas because there's problems happening with the sun. Just making sure before I crack a beer that everything is secure at the moment. Looks like it is. Wait, office. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Streamer problems. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Did you hear that, neighbor? Did you hear that, what I just said? Oh, it's beer day. Oh, that's why he's here with these. Okay, what do I have? I have beer too. Oh, this poor little guy, little dying roach in the fridge. I should probably just put it out of its misery, but I guess I can't. I'm gonna take one of his beers. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at the brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. There is no relaxing in this world. I'm gonna crack it. Cool animation. That beer sure made me sleepy. I should go to bed. Just one and done. Low tolerance, eh? Can I look at the TV again? No. Okay. Bedtime. Just cracking back a cold one. You know, end of the world. People coming up from the... Hold on. People coming up from the ground. Sun's burning everything on the world. Scorched earth kind of stuff. Yeah, hold on. Can I see out? I'm gonna check. Okay. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one here. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Well, that was because beer day was yesterday. So they were probably day drinking, to be honest. Okay. Oh, you see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. In the distance, you spy a house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Probably just turn on the lights. Probably just turn on the lights a little bit. All right, I get it. Who's there? Hello? No. Where's my shotgun? Hi! Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. I didn't see anybody though. It's already sus. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I don't want to make fun of people's appearances right now, but I'm sorry, if you're walking up to my house like that with the things going on in the world at the moment, you're gonna get blasted. Doesn't matter what age, race, gender, doesn't matter. You're gonna get blasted. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me the yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. Blech, it was so gross. Why would anyone drink when they could just have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I did that. How'd you get here in one piece? I want to ask that because I need to know. I don't know. Everything feels odd, like it's the opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then they go out and do stuff at night. Or is there? What? So I'll get your dad for you, or have a good day. The window said that the lights were on because they were waiting. And they said that there was people out, strange people out, but I didn't see anyone outside at all. I am going to say have a nice day. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. So it's like D&D with furniture. Very cool, very cool. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Oh, no. I was trying to save your life, Hamburger Man. Bye. All right, well. Oh, it's Yao Ming or Slender Man, one of the two. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone here found my personality particularly palatable. Oh, I missed something. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So, what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. You'll never going to get a straight frickin' answer asking that directly anyways. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out? I considered saying something rude just now, but I thought better of it. Dude, you gotta ask a little bit nicer if you're trying to get inside someone's house, okay? Stop being so hostile, or again, you're gonna get blasted. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there. No one would have freaking noticed. You know what? Let's just invite everyone in that even has a shred of, possible humanity. I can only see 4 fingers. Can't even see his face. I just see his smile. He might be a nice guy. Come in. Oh! He has extra bones in his face. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even will. No, I shouldn't promise anything. All right. There's already someone else. By the way, am I the only person that has a house here? I see people across the street. Why is everyone coming to me? Oh, that's scoliosis. Oh, that poor soul. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun. So, could you maybe find some space for me? Okay. Who are you? I live down near a city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked at the register at a local store. At one point, I don't anymore. They fired me. I didn't eat them and take their skin. I've always had bad luck with work. What will you do now? Trying to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Yes. For multiple reasons. Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. Oh, God. Okay, so this is a person that, here's one thing. They got a big old bicep, shoulder, probably big old muscles from digging up from the, through the dirt with their hands. I need data, all right? To do a really good scientific deep delve, I need data. I need to collect specimens to figure out what is a visitor and what's a real person, a real human. Come on in. Thank you. Thanks so much. Seriously. Now I get to live a little longer, thank God. Okay, so here's the thing. Oh. Why is everyone coming? There's an apartment complex over there. Just go over there. So they said that they were out in the sun. The news specifically said that it's way too hot. It's melting people. The radio was saying there's people melting, literally burning from being out in the sun. So I'm already thinking that person is probably a visitor. Also, the arm was kind of wild. There, much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed out here? Crashed here? I'm gonna crash out here for a bit, only if it's not a trouble, of course. What if you're trouble? Well, I guess I could go look for shelter somewhere else. Okay, that makes me think that they might be valid. My old lady's exhausted though. She needs a little rest. Can we stay for just a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's just really tired. I'm sorry. Or maybe she's not, you know, evolved yet. Maybe it's a visitor, like once they become, you know, new from the earth, they're more of like in a fetus state. And they need to develop, and to develop, they have to kill people or do other things. But maybe if we can all talk together another day, if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. She looks very distraught towards him. I need to do this. I need to collect data. Oh, thank you. Why are you just standing there? Come on, honey. The nice man's invited us in. She's just feeling a bit shy. That's all right, sweetie. We'll get you rested up and back to your normal self soon. Is that it for tonight? I don't know how many rooms I have. Oh, there we go. Look like no one else is coming out. Okay, cool. Perfect. All right, just like my neighbor said, I invited as many people inside. Well, maybe he didn't say as many people as you can inside. I should have probably like worried about those kids, by the way. Like maybe see if their parents are around, or just invited them inside instead. I'm assuming I can only talk to them during the daytime, so I might have to. All right, nope, no TV. Dresser doesn't do anything. I think I just have to sleep. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights have surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. Yes, it is. And now, over to, just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. So guys, anyone with veneers out there, that radio needs to stop right now. Anyone with veneers is getting blasted. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, our early reports seem to back this up. So, judging by this picture, the one on the right is the... Yeah. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Raid Shadow Legends. No, not today. And now for our something program. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check that what you really are. Just send your photos to us by email to yesiam@humanverification.agency. And we'll handle the rest. Do I have a PC in this game? A little streamer setup? That'd be nice. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. It's good that they threw that in there for all the people that were gonna send some Snapchats. I'll just leave it at that. Good. Good. All right. All right. You're up first. You're up first. What you got? Yes. Was there something you wanted? Okay. Oh, I can instantly test him. I'm gonna talk to everyone first and then test people afterwards. Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. Honestly valid. Honestly valid. You know, it's very relatable in this day and age right now. It's effed up, all of us. Some crumbled under the stress. Some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I don't care if he's a visitor or not. I kind of just want him out of my house as soon as possible. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop friggin' blaming everything but yourselves." Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer, foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salts. Rhymes, all right. Throwing down bars. Nobody appreciates it. So why bother? Okay, is that all you... Oh. All right. All right, so that's all we can... Okay, we get one conversation line per person, it looks like. Someone in the office? Nope. Okay, anyone in the kitchen? Oh, it's the couple. Look at them. Look at them. Do they look happy? Probably not. Also, they got that like Willy Wonka, they just licked the wallpaper kind of skin color going on. Tastes like schnozberries. Come on, baby. Don't pout. Why were you guys out in the streets? Oh, we're on our way to visit my darling wife's mother. Realized just in time that we weren't gonna make it on our own and, well, stumbled upon your place. Thanks again for letting us stay, by the way. Can you smile for me? It's annoying that no one is opening their mouths when they're talking. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, I don't like that. I hope it all ends soon. I mean, it might, depending on how your teeth look. How did you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I just had gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into my bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went into her room to find out what she was up to, but as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. I was able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed with fear. Then I needed to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults again. Okay. So that's kind of, they seem kind of sad, a little pitiful. I don't know if that's a sign. Also, I think that they smiled when I let them in. I think I remember their teeth being pretty bad. I don't remember the other two. The people in there didn't give me any sort of sign at all, I think. Oh, I gotta check the window. Oh wait, I can't check the windows during the day, right? Okay. Can I take pictures of people, by the way? And then send it into that, wait, I have an office. Did I miss a computer? No computer in my office. Okay. And there's nothing in here besides him. Okay, he's just staring at my Labubu. One of a kind. Anyone in the bathroom? Oh. I need to check myself? No. I don't want that twist yet. I'm gonna save that for later. 228218. All right, neighbor. All right, tell me you're alive, buddy. Hi, neighbor. Good to hear from you. Or sorry. So you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? That's a good one. That's a good one. If I only knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. But it's probably best not to jump to conclusions, though. I'm about to. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? You taking in people too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can you do? Got any questions? Bye. I don't think I really care about food. I'll let them figure it out. Okay, so it looks like I have 2 bits of energy. So I can question 2 different people. I would say the one I'm most suspicious of at the moment, honestly, I mean, it's between tall guy, slender man, slender dude, and the couple. I'm gonna go with the couple and talk to them first. Show me your teeth. That's the mission of coming into my home. Show me your teeth. Oh, yes, of course. Just please don't trouble my darling wife. She's exhausted. Teeth. I like my response. Teeth. To protect the ones you love, sometimes you gotta sink your teeth into laugh. Haha. Oh, I didn't like that. I mean, they're not perfect, but I did not like that. You understand how tough things are out there. My teeth aren't perfect, but it is what it is. They teased me about them in school too. And where are those bullies now? Probably rotting in some alley, beaten to death by some kind of monsters they once were. Pull out gun! I have a gun! Decisions. So, I mean, you know, I'm a scientist. I was trying to do an experiment, getting some data, collecting samples, and now I realize I have a gun. I'll leave them alone for now. I still am very, very hesitant about this wife. Like maybe this guy is actually being controlled, right? Maybe he's being puppeted by some like weird, like flesh appendage that's using him like a ventriloquist dummy. That's why she's not talking. Why does my mind jump to these conclusions? I'll just leave them alone for now. Okay. Lady in the closet. I swear that their teeth, though. I'm gonna check it. I will check it. Something about them is off. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth! Well, hey, you're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed, though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate it yesterday. Okay. So the image of them at the door, they had bad teeth, but the image that it shows, those are some perfect teeth. Those are some like dang straight teeth. There's a little bit of like deviation, but I think they were just saying perfect white teeth was the issue, right? But I don't know if I should jump to conclusions. Do you think I could survive one night? So, do I fit the description? It'll give me an option not to shoot them, right? I think, probably. And then I started blasting. I'm a visitor? How? It can't be. Oh my God, I was chased out of my home, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna run out of my own head. And now I'm gonna get run out of my own head. Hear her out. I went to the hospital last week because of my back, I think. Well, that makes sense. You got scoliosis. Did I also go to the dentist then? How much did I spend? Dude, part of me thinks that they're just manic, and it makes me feel bad. Wait, can I just pull my gun on everybody? Is that a bad thing to do? Oh, I can't pull my... Oh, I can only do it once. Okay, that's how I get extra dialogue. I just gotta pull out my gun. Oh, God. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Those are really... Honestly, I have more people, and those will keep me safe, right? Other people will keep me safe. I feel really bad for their story though. Oh, should I jump to conclusions because of veneers? We're gonna do it. I can't bypass those teeth. It's an obvious art choice. I can't do it. I hope this all ends soon. It's about... Oh, I can't reshoot them. Can I not pull my gun back out? Oh no. You can only pull your gun out once. Someone's about to die, aren't they? Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. I messed up. I should have killed them. But for rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 737-444 and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. For rest, delicious relaxation right at home. Okay. I'm gonna order groceries real fast. Maybe some extra shotgun shells. Maybe like buckshot and slugs, something like that. I also need some, maybe some more ciggies. 737-444. Call. Okay. Hello, you've reached For Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Energeca. Can of coffee. What is Energeca? That sounds over PG-13. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. My God, I messed up. I thought that I was gonna have like an option to shoot them again. Well, someone's about to die, and it might be one of these two. So, good luck. Good luck. Anything on the TV? No. Oh, there's another visitor. Would you look at that? Can't use the radio. Oh, I can't talk to anybody. What the hell? Did I just hear a cow? Uh-oh. The bodies of these teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Okay, so whoever's at my door is probably a murderer. F's in chat. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Okay. Well, dude, it sucks that I cannot talk to anybody in here when it's nighttime. Oh no! Oh, I don't like that. That's Christian Bale, the machinist, right there. Oh no, they need some beans and a glass of milk. Get that boy his milk. A man as pale as death itself and a glass of milk is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is wrong. It's as though his flesh is wrong size for his body. You can see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. If I leave, can I see him again? Okay, he's still there. At least he's not on the move, on the prowl. Hi, first delivery here. Apocalypse or not, I guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. Yes, there's someone over to the left. You're probably about to die. But this damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we still got hazard pay or tips for looking at that heavy stuff around. He knows a lot about his job. Anyway, sorry I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Yes. Here you go. Interject. And it's the delivery. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. Okay. Okay, he was a real delivery person. Is he dead now? No. No, he's probably okay. Ooh, who are you? Hey, hello. I guess if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for someone? Nah, I need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. What are you doing hiding out in basements? I'm traveling, I guess. Want to see the world, different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements. Whatever, that's life. Sometimes you just run into total jerks though. Ugh. So try anything creepy, I'll punch your freaking lights out. Show me your teeth. It doesn't take energy to just smile. Actually, that was kind of a toxic statement. Come on in. Ugh, never mind. You've already got a couple in the spot that ties to the house together. That ties the house together. If I'm gonna stay, then we're doing things my way. Hey, that rhymes. Neat. Okay, they're hiding their hands. They're not smiling. They're coming from basements, which is closer to the ground. There's something weird about the couple, but he showed me his teeth and then we're fine. I think that maybe the wife might be a walker and then the husband isn't, or sorry, a walker, visitor, and the husband isn't. And maybe they are literally being ventriloquists. Dummied. You should leave. Poof, whatever. I shouldn't have wasted my time on you. Okay. Okay. Maybe someone will kick out the lady. I need to get the lady kicked out. Hey, you on the other side of the door. I could hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? What's with your face? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. What's wrong with it? It looks fine to me. Oh, you mean why am I smiling? Yeah, I haven't seen anyone with a smile in a while either. Fear's made people forget what joy even feels like. Despair blinds us to what little good is still left in the world. So you want to lie to people, what's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons. I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. Can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair now more than ever. Let's see. I want to know who kicks them out because, yeah. I hope you remember what it's like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. I didn't like that last statement. Oh, I have too many people in here. I'm letting too many people in. Oh, no. Amogus. He's already sussy. Yo, you've been seeing all this stuff? Effing crazy. You holding up okay there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really. I'm just curious, you know. But hey, I got way for you to rake in some easy cash. Want to hear it? Since everyone else is being busy about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. Dude, is he selling me crypto or NFTs? Also, his teeth are fine. As far as veneer check goes. All these chumps are essing together their pants. They should be honing their grind set. Oh my God, he is. He is a crypto bro. You know, maybe I should invite them in just because they'll give me financial advice when the things go back up. Yeah. Why are you here? Right? Down to business. I like that. Everyone thinks you're up to something in here, bringing in all these people, stirring some stuff up. So I say let's roll with that and host a party to end all parties. End of the freaking Worldapalooza, bro. You know what? You got a vibe that's different than the rest. You're enjoying life a little bit, maybe too much. Also, has your head been severed and then stitched back together? Whatever. Frick yeah, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. Okay, I feel like a visitor wouldn't talk that way. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Double check the windows. Yep, still dead. All right, just making sure if he's. Yep, still there. Hi. Okay. Where are these? I have too many people here now. Where are they all staying at? That's confusing. I do not have enough room for all these people. Still can't use the dresser. Bedtime. I should be chugging beers. I don't know. Smells like someone died tonight. Okay. If I pull out my gun, I gotta start blasting. If it wasn't the girl that died tonight, I'm gonna start blasting. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can have identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. Oh, that radio, man. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads from Raid Shadow Legends. NordVPN. What's that one food service? Eat Me? I don't know. Okay. So, they have to have pearly whites, veneers, dirty fingernails. What's the radio got to say today? I got to change that. Oh, almost. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go to left. Oh, no, I'm missing it. No. Your eyes become red. Your teeth white. Has dirt appeared under your nails? An evil spirit has entered you. A visitor. You're a visitor. Okay. Is this some like religious thing? Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. Okay. Time to call a religious hotline and give 40% of my income or whatever. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body, of the pernicious aura and provide you with enhanced protection, all for a low cost of $99.99. But wait, there's more. Call now within 5 minutes and get your own spit bottle of holy spit. Let's see if we can call them real fast. Psychics. Oh, I thought it was like a holy thing. 777-460. Hello, please hold while we connect you with an available visitor removal specialist. Hello, where are you? Why do you need to know? Oh, who am I? Why do you need to know who I am? To help me banish the visitor from within you. All right, never mind. Listen carefully. You don't have much time. How do you know this already? Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? A slice of bread? You don't leave offerings for this house spirit? No wonder the visitor spirit took an interest in you. Do you have a personal computer at home? No. Okay, so Alt F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Dude, this person's a visitor. They're not making sense. Only kombucha. Oh no. You must stop immediately. Kombucha is known as an ancient evil. It allows strands of mycelium to grow inside of you, letting the spirits control you like a puppet. Like a puppet. Like the couple. You can't imagine what it'll do if it gets your memories. They might be erased completely or replayed over and over, changing your choices each time. Worst part, you don't even realize you're being controlled. All right then. One last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your home? Yes. Ah, that explains it. It's not a visitor spirit, it's a spectral spirit, a dead person's soul. So much better. And unfortunately, specters aren't exactly the area of my expertise. You'll need an exorcist for that. They'll help you. I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do. Goodbye. Can you refer me to... All right. Your visitor removal session is now complete. Thank you for using our services. A consultation... No, it was supposed to be free. It was supposed to be free. Where's my spit bottle? Will be charged to your connected account shortly. I thought it was free. If you watch the ad carefully, the fine print did state in the initial call has a small consultation fee. How would you rate your experience today? I'll just say 1 out of 10. Thank you. Your feedback is important to us. Goodbye. All right. Keep control of your body is the achievement I just got. So I guess I'm doing good in that regard. You know, we're doing all right. Time to blast somebody though. It's time to blast. If they're not dead, if they're in here. Okay. All right. I think. Okay. Okay. Was that the tall? No, that wasn't the tall guy. So who died? Ah. Yeah, this guy got dextered. He got straight dextered. So in my brain, I honestly thought it was going to be this guy, but he liked my Labubu. And he was under the crucifix. Although they didn't say anything about them being like demons or something like that. Wait, I forgot I can interact with the bag. Can I get rid of it? Or now it's like this room is spoiled and no one can live in there. Who's in the office? All right, still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding up. We're not making Storm any worse than it already is. And when it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for all the things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? Okay, this guy seems way too cheerful. Sup? What did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? What are you, a scammer? Sure I have. That's how I made my living, bro. Placing legit bets is for chumps and bitches, bro. For real, for real. There's always a way to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back till the dough comes rolling in, daddy. No money, no problem. Just borrow it from some other nut. So how much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 million debts. Sure, but debts got nothing on me. I'm definitely don't give a ass about them now. I look danger straight in the eyes, bro. All right, what else you got to say? Come on, baby, don't pouch. Honestly, I wish that... Okay, so in my eyes, it's one of the two girls in here. I don't think that he killed. Baby, don't pout. How far do you have to go? Honey, there isn't all that great with directions. If we can keep someone to help us, then it'd probably be a 2-day trip. Didn't you say that? Oh, okay, never mind. They knew where they were going. They just didn't know how long it would take, even though it's to the mother's house. I feel like they should know that specific. And that's after we've gotten lost a few times figuring out which way we're meant to be going. Ha, right, honey? If someone can give us a ride, though, that'd be swell. Then it's a couple hours tops. That timing is all over the place. I just don't remember how to get there, and my wife's such a silly goose when it comes to directions. But that's fine. All that matters is that we're moving forward, right, honey? Who knows? Maybe we'll get back there in a week. Okay. Now, I will say right now, this person better have a very extremely airtight, strong alibi. Or I'm gonna Danny DeVito and start blasting. What you got? I hope this all ends soon. What happened next? What happened next back at your house? After the man set me down at a kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. Some huge guy. So did I wonder if she's a human, but she killed the other guy just because he was huge. He started talking loudly with the guy who grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there, and then they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders, and in the background I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there were a whole crowd of men in there. Haha. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in the sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there frozen, useless, like a deer in headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. I sprinted over for the exit. It was just like the fear gave me strength. I just ran back and ran. I ran and never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and collapsed. Why didn't the sun burn you up? That's exactly what I wanted to know before they came in. I don't remember. You don't remember anything. I must have spent the whole night just lying there on the ground, and then that's odd. I could have sworn I remembered everything that's happened to me the other day. Hang on, you don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom and my dad. No, but you don't remember anything that's happened recently. That's interesting. I'm not a visitor, right? Right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. I don't know. Why would you say that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I need to lie down. My stomach is churning again. Okay. So here's the part where it's time to check your fingernails. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Hands. You want to look at my fingernails? That's a weird thing to check, but okay, take a look. Are those painted or dirty? Those are dirty. What's on them? Dirt? No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. How did all this crap get under my fingernails? I couldn't have been walking around filthy for this long, could I? How odd. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my ears or my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Dude, this is sad. This is sad. Hold on. We're gonna 360. Oh no! Not on my watch. Oh, it was a visitor. I just got an achievement that it was a visitor, and I took him down. That is crazy. That is crazy that they had that much of a lore, that much of a story, just to try to convince me that they were not a visitor. That's sad. Holy crap. Okay. So that person was a visitor who killed that person, unfortunately. So the other two, I'm still sussed about the wife. This guy, honestly, I feel like he knows too much normal stuff to be a visitor. He's just a crypto bro. But this guy, it feels like he's only showing one emotion. So I need to test him. I'm gonna look at, I mean, I can see the hands there, but I swear that the pictures are different than what's over here. So I'm going to check. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I check first. I'll check hands first. Here. Those are clean. I think. Those seem clean to me. Although those kind of seem like finger veneers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My own two hands. Still got them even after everything I've lost. Oh, I can shoot multiple people. Good to know. I'm gonna leave them alone though. And I think that's all I can do for tonight. If I save, do I only get one save in the entire run? Should I shouldn't save it. I feel like that was already the fact that someone died because of that person. Check the TV maybe? Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline at 000-451. I like that potato head. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Okay. So I think, but if I give a slip to them, if I give a slip to these people, they both go. But that might be best. But I guess I don't have a reason to think that that lady is a visitor. It's just they're not talking, which is strange. I wonder if I can call my neighbor again, actually. 228-218. What you got, neighbie? Hey, neighbor. You saw what happened out there? They were dead? I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem like too bad until I saw the bodies. That last time, I wish I could talk back and let them know that there was a like bony flesh monster walking around. That's the last time I risked my life like that. Or her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought it was under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. I didn't think about anything else she might see. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. All right, be careful. Do I have to request a slip first? I'll call FEMA. 451. Okay. Hello, this is Federal Emergency Management Agency, Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. Oh, you just get to... Oh, it's just to remember what each thing was. For accurate testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Smoking may affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results. Please state your question. I guess it's a little bit different. To ensure proper reading of your visitor status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors and/or false results. Please state your question. Okay. So, if we have someone with veneers who's a smoker who is currently washing their hands, they're getting blasted. That's what I gathered from all that. But anyways, time to go to bed. Another day, another visitor. No one died. So there's that. More people though. I swear I just heard a scream. Hold on. View. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Oh, geez. Oh, the charred husks of teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. Oh, okay. So they're just going through and torching everything. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Oh, unless the sun, oh, that's true. The sun actually probably torched them. That's true. So it's this is completely opposite from COVID. They want everyone to be in the same house and don't wash your hands. Military. See a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Yeah, I could give a description if you want. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Yes. Yes. Please do. Please do. All right, who's here? Soldiers! Soldiers, help! Help! Please, soldiers, come here. Please. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I've got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? So... you alone? Oh no. No. That's the thumbnail. No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Dude. Soldiers, did you see? Did you see soldiers? They're oblivious. They're oblivious out there. They're tracking down someone that was at my front door. All right, who we got next? Hey, pal. Listen, I'm kind of knee deep in some stuff right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit? What happened? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? So I was driving this Hear me out. If I invite him in and he's actually a cabbie, I can give the pass to I can give a ride to the couple to go and leave to the mom's house. Yes. So I was driving this passenger and then, well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not here and neither. Oh, dang it. Dang it. No. What happened to your car? Those damn FEMA jacked my ride. So I was driving this fare, right? But I noticed his teeth were too white, way too white. Yes, I know. But also you have demon eyes at the moment. So I kind of snuck him over to FEMA and they weren't exactly gonna let him skedaddle. At first, they praised me like, good job, citizen. Help us, help you, yada yada. But then jackasses dragged me away from the car. Turns out they wanted me in the slammer too. So I kind of cracked one of them with a bottle and sort of stashed in my coat and legged it. But I wonder if he heard the teeth thing. Am I thinking too far into this or is this actually like how you're supposed to deduct the deuce? I mean, I feel like him talking about the teeth thing, but also FEMA agents. Did he just overhear the teeth thing from the FEMA agents? And now he's just trying to pass, right? And he's literally running from the FEMA agents. That seems fishy. I'm gonna deny the first person. This is the first person I deny. You should leave. Come on, pal, don't do me like this. Yeah, I panicked, I'm sure, but ain't no reason to shut me out, you know? Damn it. You're no better than those femurs. You're no damn better than no femurs. Hope you rot. Look, man. There's a lot of bad signs. All right, we got another one. So we meet again. Okay. Maybe I should have invited the last one. Maybe that guy was okay. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open it to? just open right in the middle. Who are you? Me? Am I? You? You are home. Yes, a tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. What does that mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyways, I only came here to tell you something. Oh, he doesn't even want inside. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. The cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what to do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. I wish I could have questioned how they know me. Wait, can I call? Oh, I can't call at night. Double check. I wish I could have asked how you know me. That would have been a nice little thing to ask there. There's my cat. It must enter tomorrow. Double check everything. Still can't check that. Nope. All right. All right. Everyone here is not a skinwalker. Everyone's a human, and we're all going to be safe, and no one is going to die. Watch this. Nice. And I got extra energy. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they've organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. Wait, were they setting up a quarantine zone at my neighbor's house? FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Okay. That one, the middle one's obvious. The middle one's obvious. That guy might just be, you know, a little bit smonking up. This person straight up just came out of jail. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. But first, a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. I'm going to say that every single time. All right. I think there's a timer on these messages too, which is kind of spooky. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. So this is like optional stuff that you can get, and if you miss it, you just miss it, I guess. Today, we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Go on. Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. I like the voice of this radio. That's a voice actor. That's someone's job. I love it. Damn it. I knew we wouldn't have been allowed to review the truth. So now we got 3 energy. Who to question? This person had fine nails. I'm still sussing out the couple. Didn't I invite someone? Oh, someone took care of the body. Nice, nice. That's very kind. That's very kind indeed. Okay. So they had clean nails. This is also a memory game, I just realized. Oh, you can... Oh, this is for extra energy. Oh. Can I order multiple times? Can I move anything? Okay. Well, that roach is still just crazy kicking. I didn't test this guy at all, did I? I don't think I tested him at all. Sure, there aren't any debt collectors after you. Debt collectors? F you mean debt collectors? Look, debts are freaking canceled, bro. The son took care of that. The banks aren't exactly doing anything. Probably never will again. Which means I'm free as a freaking bird, but the grind never stops, boys. Betting is so cooked. I gotta think of... Dude, he's talking Gen Z, but he looks like Gen X, right? He's anyways, I gotta think of something new, something better. Sounds like everything going on with the sun was a stroke of luck for you. Man, come on, you really gonna do me like that? I had it all figured out, double or nothing every time, no sweat. But now I have a fresh start for real. By the way, I figured out my new hustle. Want to load down, eh? Let's hear it. Look, FEMA's clearly calling the shots now, all right? We need to, like, kiss a little butt, you know? I'm thinking if we hand chumps over to them on the regular, they might... Honestly, he might be onto something. They might even let us into one of their tight bunkers. You feel me? You want to hand people over to FEMA? Sure, why the frick not? Don't be a wuss. Dire times call for dire hustles, bro. Quarantine zones are for sheeple. Ain't nothing good happening in there. So we gotta get in good with FEMA. Tongue the ring a little bit? Is that a saying? I don't like that saying. Don't need to freaking kiss them, just hand people over. You just talked about tonguing their ring. Give them what they want. Yeah. We can call the hotline and chat about signs, whatever, so they know we ain't sus, bro. They're the good guys, for real, for real. Ooh, I can kick him out right now. Maybe you're right. Of course I'm right. You got 6 cents for hustling, bro. Trust, you can't lose me. You can't lose if you stick with me. All right. So I haven't tested this guy yet. I really don't think that he is. I'm gonna test him at least once. I don't think that his eyes would tell me the truth because he's a high-strained individual already. His teeth might, though. He seems like a person that wouldn't take care of his teeth. Teeth I can do. My homie was a Guess what? They knocked his freaking teeth out. You want to see them? All right. Okay. I forget if it was supposed to be perfect or just perfectly white. But those are decently white. The molar's not so good. You need to reach more with your brush, but there's definitely crookedness. Oh, gee, right? I need to question the couple again. Come on, baby, don't pout. I thought you were leaving tonight. That was the plan, but my silly little wife here took 3 whole hours getting ready. They look exactly the same and their hair is in a ponytail. Do not, they're already sus. I'm taking out my gun. It's too late to leave now. We'll have to go later. Sorry about that. We'll be quicker next time. Don't worry. I'll make sure little Miss Slowpoke doesn't hold us up again. Unless we're being too much of an imposition. You tell us, right? Come on, baby. Don't pout. I need to test you. Oh, yeah, of course. Just please don't trouble my darling wife. She's exhausted. That's the only person I want to test. That is the only person I want to test. So, he showed me his teeth. He's got some flannel on, right? So he might be working with his hands. He's kind of grubby, right? So his hands might be grubby. So I'm gonna look at his eyes. He's not a person that would have sensitivity. He's been in the kitchen this whole time. There's a bit of light been going. You know, he hasn't been crying. So I'm gonna check his eyes. Sure. Show me yours and I'll show you mine. Sorry, I'm a little nervous, but who wouldn't be? Being tested is terrifying, even when you got nothing to hide. Okay. Honestly, there's like a little bit there, but he's clear. All right, fine. I'm very nervous. But what do you expect when you're putting not just me, but my precious pumpkin in danger? Okay. The wife is still expressionless, smelling like he just farted in a box, let it age underground for 10 years and pulled it out. But besides that, you know, physical signs are fine. The only person I'm sussing a little bit though, this guy, just because the eyes, that's something new I want to check. I need to test you because those eyes are freaking me out. Of course. Wow, those are almost too clear. Do you have contacts in, or is that your natural eye color? Whatever. I mean, I guess you pass for now. Eyes remember a lot. All right. I think our house is honestly safe right now. Check my TV. Once upon a time, 2 brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the 2 brothers started Bober brewing together. Since then, Bober Churney has become one of the best-selling beers, both at home and in bars. Bober Churney beer, drink the good stuff, drink a lot. Now available through Forest Foods Delivery. Call now on 737-444. Oh, that's right. I need to see if I can order more other drinks. Because I wonder if there's like a cap. Hello, you've reached Forest Delivery. I'm sorry, we can't accept. Oh. Okay. Too many people have been ordering food. Good to know. Oh yeah, check up on the neighbor. Yeah. I forgot about that. One of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take him? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us get to a safe place. Good. Where'd they take your... Oh wait, that's what I just asked, right? Yeah. Good thing they didn't take your daughter, that freaky little thing. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen. Over my dead body. If those bastards as much as lay as a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. All right. What is FEMA? They basically saying they came out of nowhere and they're not telling the whole truth. I mean, it does seem like kind of government takeover, conspiratorial, honestly. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions and not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask you something. I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. Oh, but if something happens to you, it's probably because your daughter killed you. I mean, I'm not even gonna call it your daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. All right, gotta go. Stay strong. I mean, there's always the option of just going blasting. Because yeah, why would FEMA be out there in the first place directly at their house and all the weird red flags from that little girl? Oh man, I'm not liking that. I probably made a bad promise. Right, check the windows every single time. Oh! It seems like there's a fire blaze on their house. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Dude, it was the daughter. It was the daughter. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Wait. Did the person I deny coming into my home end up burning the place down, maybe? Oh my god. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing his head. Yeah, we know that part. Did the pale, creepy stranger kill them all? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows who killed them? Who knows? I wish there was something I could figure out and see to know what or who killed those soldiers. Also, the soundproofing in this house must be amazing besides my door, because I haven't heard anything outside. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. You don't say. We're making house calls around the neighborhood, checking in with the residents. He does have a blowtorch or a flamethrower, it looks like. Are you alone? Of course I'm not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would help you feel, make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect and environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll be taking one of the people staying here back to our laboratory We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. Should I just wait here for something to happen? Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. We have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. I didn't even get to choose! He took Crypto Bro! Take care. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Honestly, it might just be bad plastic surgery. It's not their fault. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? Exactly. I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? Maybe. You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here, yes. Very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Look, don't tell me how to take care of my house, okay? Thanks for dumping all that and on my already troubled mind. I understand that this is stressful for you since you're a Capricorn rising. You just said I was a Leo. Is that what Capricorn rising is? I don't know any of this stuff. You're juggling several constellations within yourself. Am I a half visitor? Is there something brewing inside of me? And am I a Leo who has a visitor fetus of a Capricorn inside of me? You're juggling several constellations within yourself. You're a complex person. We can use affirmations to reach the depths of your inner cosmos. You understand, don't you? Then everything will fall into place. Maybe if I let them in and then I call the hotline, the psychic hotline. Ah, delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. Well, yeah, that's the guy I have in my office, I think. Oh, another one already. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I have to make this decision and they're actually crying, which is extra sad. Let me in. Are you freaking out? What happened? My dad, they killed my daddy. Who did? The visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy wasn't talking to them about something, and then they killed him. He our sobs. Now our house is on fire. I gotta nip this in the bud. Come on in. There's no place for me. That couple is here, but I only want to sit in that spot. Wanna. That's where Daddy used to sit. I want to see Daddy. Yes, I can get rid of the couple. They've been here for too long anyways. They should have been going to the mother's house by now. Honestly, the wife is sus. Even though you're sus. But I have a shotgun. Come on in. That was a very different thud. Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Told me to let the kitty in. The cat can come in. I don't know about you. Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? Who are you? I dance. Okay. There's either a fentanyl crisis here or she's just... They're still gathering brain cells. A newly developed visitor. Ballet, you can tell? Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? And then I started blasting. Come on in. I'm supposed to let the cat in. I make myself home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. Honestly, the new sus of the evening is that person. But the kid is a close second. Very close indeed. Conjunctivist awareness day. All right, cool. All right, here's the point where someone dies. Here's the point where someone dies. Good afternoon, you are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. It's a good thing I got the couple out of here while I could. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hairs in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Feeling lonely? Anxious? Got no one to talk to? That cat is freaking me out. That might be a visitor right there. Then, the phone roulette is just what you need. Slightly off. Uh-oh, I messed up. Call us now on... There we go, 891-533, and we'll connect you to the perfect conversation partner. That is not a cat. Look how big that thing is. It's all neck. It's all neck. I think they're liking my Labubu a little bit too much. And they chose the room with the person that died. Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You opened door. I asked for what for? What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing. Not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? Okay. I need to test you. Be sure of something. Well, okay. So their teeth look a little bit white. Their eyes are going to be crazy no matter what. Hands, they were holding a cat, so they might be dirty. I'm going to do the new thing, the new armpit thing. Haha, stare, sniff, what else? But that's like a weird rash. That's some scalage going. Enjoy it. Can I come back and test again? I kind of want to shoot them. These are the new susses. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking and dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy. Okay, just rest for now. The girl calls out for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight to our hysterics. I want my mommy. How about this? I will test them twice. If they hit both tests positive for visitor, then Danny DeVito. What do you want to check? They've been crying, so their eyes are going to be red anyways. Their hands... Oh, this is going to be hard. They like to play outside, so their hands are probably dirty. Armpits, they're too young for armpit hair probably. Kids don't like to brush their teeth that much. We're going teeth. Why? I still have some baby teeth, Dad said. I'm not going to cry anymore. Ugh. All right. I think you might be okay. Well, here they are. What does it mean? Everything okay? Leave alone. Okay. So I only have 1 energy left. Oh, wait, no. Wait, does it work like this? Nice. More energy. Want a reading? How do you know so much about me? Huh, what a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I am simply a vessel. The star speaks through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not to say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened but never spoke. You know what they say. If Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. So, here's my thing. They're a hippie. They're not gonna have shaved armpits, right? If they're hairless armpits, I'm gonna start blasting. Oh, darling, I knew your energy would resist, but let us do your test. I shall see right through you anyways. Armpits. Oh, the things the universe puts us in the path. Very well, take a look. Okay. Well, they are shaved, but it's not hairless. So, okay. Leave her alone. All right. Test number 2. This person is... This person might be cooked, to be honest. All right, so I did armpits, eyes, teeth, hands. What should I do next? The eyes might be a good one. The teeth might be a good one, but they were holding a cat, so they might have dirty hands. I'll go eyes. We just did teeth. I'll go eyes. Ah, now the most interesting part. I have things written in pupils. See? Oh, no. Oh! You live alone in the nest. How does it feel? Don't like the red blood? You spill much every hour, every day, yet fan it. You do not. Yes or no? That's what she wants. Never thought she'd favor a big idiot. What was that? What was that face? What happens if I call the neighbor's burning house? 218. Literally bisected that person. Invalid. Thought so. I wonder if that psychic number, if they know anything about the psychic that's living in my kitchen now. They're dead. Good to know. Can I order anything else? Any more food? Maybe some coffee. Yes. Yes. Coffee, jar of kombucha, 2 cans of cat food. Oh, so now I'm curious what the cat food will even do for me. I'm gonna do that. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. But maybe the cat is a little bit sus because they came with that person. Yeah. Also, my fingernails are clean. So there's that. Perfect. Phone roulette time. We're going on Omegle. We're gonna see some questionable things. Hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you with your perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. Hello. Hi, I need someone to talk. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Dude, I wonder if this is the pale guy or something weird. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little bit about myself. Anything in particular you want to know? You said, where do you live? Far from home, unfortunately. I was trying to escape the heat and looked for the coldest place I could find. I'm in the middle of nowhere and the cold cuts right to the bone. Nothing grows here, not even grass. It's a relatively safe place, miles from anywhere. But if there's a cold spot in the 9th circle of hell, then this place isn't so bad by comparison. It's funny, I used to hate the cold, but now it feels like a blessing. Me personally, I love cold. I overheat constant. I want to believe the sun will calm down and this will be all over. But I'm losing faith in a happy ending. What happens when the sun stops burning? The visitors might never disappear. They could replace our friends and loved ones and we would never know. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me. but he couldn't. He didn't have papers to travel, and when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed, he regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know. He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me. Now it's your turn. I don't even know where to start. Don't worry. There's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. Well, I don't have anyone I'd consider close. I'm not lonely. I just don't have close people. I guess this person had a bad time with their dad. One day I stopped being his son. Dang, that hits hard. Now all I have is this damn house. I'm sorry. Sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house you're ending up with, you. Pretty much. It would have been better if it had burned down. Too soon, and the girl's in the other room. I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye and stay strong, okay? All right. One thing that I realized just now is I think it's like, where did this come from? I have a basement? Children's Day. Oh, how are you feeling, children? Oh. Is video games don't like to kill kids. So I think that, just throwing this out there, fourth wall breaking, I think the kid is safe. As much as I thought they were sus. I already talked with them, right? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna talk with this guy before I go down to the basement. Everything's gonna be okay. What did you lose? My family. Our home burned down while I was out. I was only gone by a minute to grab some water. I came back and to smoke and ash. It took me a long time to accept it. Kept asking myself, why did I leave at that moment? Why couldn't I save them? But maybe that's not the point. Maybe it's not about saving the past, but about carrying it with you. They're still with me in a way. Their memory gives me strength. That's why I try to help people. And hopefully you don't mean they're still with you by you're wearing their skin. I know what it's like to lose everything and what it means to find purpose after your whole world's fallen apart. Is there any point to these other things? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I also need to check before going into the basement, the TV. FEMA suggests that a visitor's phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. Okay, the infectious part is scary as hell. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. You can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away. Issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Time to check a basement I didn't know I had. You know, just some rotten potatoes or rocks for some reason. Maybe to weigh down bodies in the water. Good at pickling. We got some food reserves, you know. Nothing big. Currently building a tunnel for some reason. Don't know why. And that is the emergency toilet. All good things in a post-apocalyptic era. So I don't think there's anything I can interact with here. So that's interesting. Maybe at some point I can just dig my way out. I'm waiting for a jump scare in this game, by the way. I feel like it's going to happen eventually. But again, happy Children's Day. Sorry about your dad's house burning down and dying. All right, I'm going to go to bed. Should I save? I feel like I'm pretty far in. I might save. Saves the game. My favorite drink. Makes me feel good. Clears my head. Reminds me of better times. Does it never say? Do you have to play all the way through if you don't do that? That's kind of crazy if you do. No one dies. No one dies. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I heard a scream in there. That's not good. Maybe someone dies. Oh. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. Cool, Aurora Borealis, or maybe it's a sky kraken worm of some kind. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house, oh, very soon. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left by that creepy pale visitor. And he might also now have an extra row of teeth. Oh, look at Kitty. Okay, what's out this one? Oh, FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection of your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return? Oh yeah, they took Crypto Bro and I forgot about that. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Oh, I didn't realize they were taking another person. Ah. I should have went with the other answer. I don't care about the tests. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Received FEMA notice. Oh, so you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. What exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone? I'm not alone. I'm so curious what happens if you say I'm alone, though. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life's changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Oh, I already decided. I let a double barrel decide for me, actually. How did you know about the cat? Why did you ask me to let someone in with a cat? Yeah, that one. A powerful entity await the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though. Something wicked this way comes. They were just here. You just missed them. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's going to happen? I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this advice as you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we are on the right path. I hope to see you soon again. I think, so is this guy a part in the game that just tells you how you're doing? Oh. I ordered cat food. How do you become a delivery guy? Yeah, I think that guy literally is like a thing that the game gives you to give you a vibe of how you're doing. So the fact that the kid left and now everything's cool is very interesting. Just past the screenings, they checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and oh, you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else is I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole shoot show. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. Being alone isn't that bad. Yeah, sure, you're surrounded by other people in your house, so that's easy for you to say. All right, I've got an order delivered for you. Ready to take it? Here you go. Cat food. Have a good night. Okay.
Hey, kid. How are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot for too long. But I can't roam around like this, like I used to no more. Age will do that to you, son.
Why are you traveling?
You seen what these visitors are doing? House after house, someone's dead, someone torn apart. They pretended to be one of us, then slip inside our homes and all hell breaks loose. Varmint need to be wiped out, every last one.
Where's your weapon then?
I had a rifle. Damn near got me killed. They waited till I passed out, snatched it while I was sleeping. I hightailed it out of there, and you bet your butt they fired. Varmint idea, fun. Nothing human about them except the skin that they wear, kid.
All right, Quasimodo, come on in. Let's test you out. Maybe you'll get shot a second time.
Huh? Looks like you already got that tarot lady in there, kid. I can smell blood on their hands. Don't know why you'd let them in. You're like living on the edge.
I tested them once already though, and they passed the hair test. You should leave.
Hell, maybe that's for the best. Might be one of them yourself.
Slit my dream throat before morning. Oh, slit my damn throat before morning.
I swear, I'll leave no varmint standing. Just you watch, kid.
Cool. Be out there. There's a really pale dude. Go for that. All right.
Hello? Anyone still alive in there? Mind letting me in?
Don't bang on my door.
Hey now. No hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know. Not that there's much point in that now.
That's creepy.
Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall.
Gravedigger as in, first of all, WWE superstar? Or no, that's Undertaker. Dang, I messed up. I'm sorry. I'll make an apology video tomorrow. Or Gravedigger by you grave digged your way all the way from the sub dimension underground where the visitors come from. Did you see out here? Something out here?
Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave once some fella ordered.
You don't order a grave. You don't order a grave.
He's standing there watching me work.
Or maybe you do order a grave. I actually do not know.
I was digging and digging and then bam, the shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no. A hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it'd be safer in a crowd.
Anyone in my house I'm suspect of. The only one that was kind of suspect was the girl. They're gone. The armpits on the tarot lady is passable. The happy guy has passed the eye test. I'm running out of people. Wait, do I only have 2 people? And I have a cat. Come in.
Thanks. Just be quick with that door, right? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me.
Okay, I just needed another body. I don't like the way he talked, but also he's a gravedigger. You know, he's not the most social individual, so I'm not gonna blame him. And yeah, if he is, you know what we do around on this channel? Start blasting. So, oh, I should have checked the basement. That's right. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. So FEMA is just burning everything. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Huh? Dark patches appearing on the captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. NordVPN, HelloFresh, and Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, this is dispatch. Check quarantine. Unit 38. There. Oh, it was right there. Visual. Casualties, officers down. This is 28, code 441, recurring burn team disposal for bodies. Okay. Not the casualties, exactly. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigations. Stand by for reinforcements. Okay. I don't think there was any big information in there. Is there anyone I should call today? Dude, if I call the neighbor and it works now all of a sudden, I'm gonna freak out. Okay. All right. Good. Good. I have a feeling that phone roulette is mainly just to get some backstory on yourself. Wait, is the gravedigger? Oh, hey. Can I give you cat food? Space. Feed cat food. There you go. Yeah, his little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling that you can sleep peacefully tonight. Oh! It feels like your furry friend has shared one of the lives with you to say thanks. Who knows, maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Oh, I got feed the cat. Okay, I honestly didn't realize what that was gonna do, but that's good to know. I still have one more. Is anyone in the basement? Okay. Basement is clear. Someone take this one over? No. Why? This was like, I feel like the hall is the most spacious spot. Okay, so new guy. We gotta suss out.
Wish them visitors would just go back on the ground.
Why did you become a gravedigger?
Huh. Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know actually. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't quite for reading. They just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. And then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird. Feels deep enough, and then bam, empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Ugh. Some guy dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache. But poof, gone like dew in the morning.
Okay. Clue. Someone with a mustache is walking around that should be dead. So we denied a guy with a beard. That's kind of close, I guess.
If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again?
I need to test you. Unless the husband of the couple also had a mustache, and that's what, oh my God. Is that why the wife wasn't talking, was because the wife was dead too? And he was puppeting her? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I need to test you though.
Just fine, check, I'm wide open, turned inside out long ago.
What? What? His hands are gonna be dirty because he's a gravedigger. His teeth, his eyes, his armpits, and a photo. I think armpits is a good check.
Why aren't you something?
Ugh. I mean, there's hair there, but there's also something else going on. So
it itches like the dirt's crawling onto my skin. Besides, I got holes to dig and no time for shaving.
Okay. Oh, it uses energy to feed the cats. Oh, I didn't realize that. That sucks. Okay. I think specifically, so they had armpit hair.
Want a reading?
What happened to that man?
I told him it doesn't matter what you do, only the color of your aura while you're doing it.
I was gonna say, I want to aura check this person. I feel like that's made for this person,
But he doubted me, and so life passed him by. One day I closed my eyes and envisioned the fulfillment of my dreams. I poured my cosmic energy into that image. If you don't open your heart to energy of the universe, why bother living in your body at all? You could do the same. Close your eyes. Imagine your wildest dreams have all come true. Focus on the vision. Do you know why you suffer? Do you still fail to grasp that suffering is the purest form of joy? So tell me, are you ready to take the next step? Find some fine guidance from the other side can help. And there are people, experts, who know how to cleanse the darkness. If you like, I can help you connect. I sense you might have need of them. You can reach them here at 521-182. And don't forget to tell them I sent you.
I'm gonna call first. And if they don't mention their name, or like, not their name, but like that they have an employee out here or whatever the heck. 521-182. Then sus. Structure of an apple, the over apple, the land of mushrooms and paper. Fear thee of mush, though it so enchants the there meet, only tears and parting doom. Check her breathing. Why won't you responding? I wish to die. All right. Okay. So that's a little suspect. We're gonna. So that's one red flag. We don't have a 3 strikeout system here. There's a 2 strikeout system here. Okay. We're gonna photo you. Be careful now. My aura can be blinding. I mean, it showed like that there was like weird spots in the aura if it's bad. It doesn't look bad. I mean, it's kind of like just rainbow flavored. Well, what do you think? Leave her alone. Oh, I kind of want to test her again because that call was very strange. That call was incredibly strange. Maybe there's a, hold on, maybe there's a TV clue. I could check real fast. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but do you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. 1 + 1 = 3, by the way, guys. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now, a word from our sponsors. Raid Shadow Legend. I'm gonna do something crazy, guys. I'm gonna do something a little bit whimsical and weird. This guy has already passed something. I gotta talk to him first. Yeah, but I got through it. It wasn't easy. Blamed myself for a long time. Kept thinking if I got back to a couple minutes faster, then maybe it'd be different. But grief feeds on guilt, and life needs forgiveness. I realized I'd lose myself if I didn't let it go. That's what saved me. I forgave myself for not changing the past, even forgave fate, cruel as it was, because anger was dragging me down. All right. I'm gonna still test there. I'm curious, so curious about their aura. I've tested their eyes. That's all I've tested, actually. Do you have a good aura? You've been speaking like you have a good aura. We'll see for sure. Is that bad? Or are those like spirits kind of hovering around their head? You know what? I gave my cat food tonight. We're safe for some reason, so I'm gonna let that one slide. One more thing that'll remain after I'm gone. If only there was anyone left to remember us. Leave alone. Okay. I'm very curious to see if it's gonna be like, you were almost killed, but because of cat food, you're safe. I didn't see anything. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. Was that the couple? You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear streaks, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. The path along the fields is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. That's a lot of people out. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. Do not go outside without a gunfire. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Dude, there's so many houses around here. How is mine the only house available? This is absolutely insanity. Witness the beginning of the end is the achievement I got. You guys know what voice I'm doing for this one.
Well, hello there, little boy.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm just an old coot who knows a little thing about mushrooms. Oh! But never mind me right now. The mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh, yes. The mushroom festival is upon us. My time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please, listen and heed my words well.
Did he set that building on fire? Mycelium?
Yes, yes. I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand, but they speak in ways, their own strange way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. I learned to hear them by studying the books of smiles.
This is something Schmepp would do. This is him.
But what they told me was, what they told me last, well, let's say it's not good. They spoke of the mushroom festival drawing near, and that, my dear boy, is no good at all. No, no, no.
The Book of Smiles?
It's a special book. The most special in the world, in fact. It will tell you what must be done.
Dude, this is straight up facts and lore.
But I'm afraid there's no time to read it all. It's a big book. Time's not on our side. So I just tore out the most important pages. Here, my boy, take them.
Yeah, sure.
There's a good lad. Give him a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted. So get a wiggle on. I bid you a good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo.
Awesome. But also, they were about mushrooms, and didn't that phone call I just get, didn't that say like mushroom bad, mycelium bad type of vibe? I swear it did. That was interesting. Oh, that was in the middle of the night. Wait, what is that? Oh, this is the page that I just got. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under a tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Okay, checking the basement. Do we got a mushroom? Oh, can't check the basement. Okay. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts, creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? Authorities, or according to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that the visitors is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Oh. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline. That is the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. That is cause for alarm, that it can spread. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Don't we all, brother? Don't we all? Someone please, H. Okay. All right. Who are we? Oh wait, I gotta check my basement first. We got a mushroom growing down here. Well, I gotta wait till it grows big and tall, right? I gotta wait till it grows big and tall. So, I guess there's that. Okay. Time to suss some people out.
Wish them visitors would just go back on the ground.
What did you do when you found an empty grave?
So I sat down right at the edge, looked in, nothing. Then looked up, and far off, I see someone standing there. Watching like at a funeral. No eyes, but teeth were white as hell. Glowing almost, smiling, just standing there. I damn near pooped myself. I ain't gonna lie. I ran real fast. That part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared like smoke. Some stuff. That's all this visitor mess started.
Okay. So here's where we're at. We got 3 energy. I do want to test this guy again. I've only tested his armpits. I'm gonna test him. Wait, I didn't photo him, right? No, I photoed the other 2. I'm gonna check his photo.
A photo's a dangerous thing, I'll tell you. Like a mirror, it keeps what it sees.
I'm sorry to tell you, but you have a brain tumor. Is this considered black though? Is this considered black? I don't know how that's... ... Oh gosh, I'm gonna talk to some more people first. Everything's gonna be okay. So what drives you now? I believe people can be better. Even the mess we're in, there's always a chance to rise out of it. Rise out of the grave. I don't believe in miracles or... Does he have a mustache? No, I can't tell. I don't believe in miracles or divine providence. I believe in people and how we lift each other up. Someone picks up the fallen, smiles on a bad day, shares their last piece of bread. That's life right there. Bread like the visitor spirit, leaving it out on the counter. It's the small things, and every time someone makes the world a little better. I know none of this was for nothing. I need to test your... Give me your teeth. Okay, no mustache, but those are very... Okay, that's the first... I feel like the first red flag. He had good aura. He had good fingernails. And his eyes. He had good aura, good eyes, good fingernails, bad teeth. Well, he has good teeth, but that's bad. Okay. I wonder if a person's teeth says a lot about them. I'm going to leave him alone. Oh man, this is getting tough to remember now. I should be writing this stuff down. Want a reading? What is this next step? It's choosing yourself. Do you smell that? It's the putrid stench of your long dead dreams. Wow, way to burn me. It's time to revive them. When I was at my lowest, without light or meaning, my mentor told me one thing. You're not listening to your ocean. I laughed it off at first, then I closed my eyes and heard it, like I had always been there. You can hear it too. But first, a question finds itself in need of an answer. Are you ready to become one with yourself? So they passed on aura and armpits. Let's just go teeth. That's way too many teeth. They took the teeth from the soldier. You wish to shoot me because of my teeth? Surely you can sense it's not me. No, Mars and Venus are slippery a quarrel. If you kill me, you'll be doomed to... They were here for a while. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Also, I'm worried. I need more people. I only have 2 guys. I'm running out of guys. And also, our kitchen needs to be cleaned for sure now. All right. Is there any more TV I can... Oh, even the hardest workers need a break. Cigarette ad, okay. Oh, calling rest food, okay. Ugh. What is that? What is that? They're playing they're that guy from Hocus Pocus who came out of the grave. What's wrong with you? The man looks at you, eyebrows raised. He's unable to answer. Did someone show your mouth shut? He mumbles something while waving his arms. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. Or drool. Oh no, oh no, oh no. You know what? Never judge a book by its cover. Come on in, buddy. He nods and steps inside. Come on in. That's fine. Oh, we got another one right behind you. I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? Just feels so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? What happened? I just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who had been abandoned. I took in those they called tainted, any child they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best. But it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened to the children? They all died in the flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified of the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. Oh my God. First they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut, then they set the building on fire. I can still feel their terrified little eyes watching me. Do I think that the townsfolk did it, or do I think that they did it? Whatever. Never judge a Mrs. Doubtfire by a cover, or something like that. I know there's nothing I can do to bring them back, but thank you for listening and letting me in. I probably let in a visitor just now. I forgot to check the windows real fast. Hold on, one moment. Just give me 1 second. I need to see what's going on the outside. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined home. They're in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there a place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Oh, on the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Oh, is that the bearded guy we denied? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. That might be the bearded guy that we denied. That was kind of his vibe. Oh, on a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there is no answers, only guesses. Which, by the way, still no word about the kid or Crypto Bro. So. Oh, I don't even need to say anything to you. This is not Fallout. You're in the completely different game, buddy. What happened to you? I caught in the midday sun, cough, cough, while putting out I'm sorry, I apologize. You're a hero. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm only one left from my squad. The rest, they cough. The boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at the hospital? Hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's cough, no helping me now. I have been better off putting those firefighters and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyways. Two things. One, why would a visitor choose to look like that? Two, they're just a newly dead body. And third thing that I just thought about is all of the forest fire people in the, I forget if it was on TV or radio, said that they had protective gear. You should leave. I have a slip of paper with me. That's some kind of important document. I'll give it to you if you let me in. Let me live my final days in peace. All right. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. Cough, cough. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put out the fires. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyways. You can throw it away or use it for someone else. What if I just give him the paper that he gave me? Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The guy we denied? The suspect's motive remains unclear at the time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death. Nancy, you gotta read the teleprompter. Don't go off script. A sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with endless din. So earwax is a bad sign, I guess? Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive. Tingled deep in a sticky sustenance. Cerumen inundans. Cerumen. I'm not reciting a spell. Up next, just doesn't even care. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Okay, I hear the radio. I need to go on the radio. I don't know if it goes before I touch it. Doesn't look right. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. Okay. I saw it. I saw what was there. Pale man? That it wasn't human. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reporters describe the lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge, by the way, I think I saw this person, may still lie ahead. Due to lockdown measures, imposed corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Okay, it's so hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out another longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just getting here while the rest of you guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've gotten anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Yo, this is kind of sad. I'm still going to test him though. Okay, so we got a new thing. Ears. Here's the thing. Teeth is not going to be accurate. Hands are definitely not going to be accurate. Eyes are not going to be accurate. Armpits, if he's losing hair on his head, it's probably gone in his armpits too. Ears might be accurate because it's internal. I think photo is going to be a good option for this guy. That seems bad. That seems bad. Let's try one more thing. Let's look at your ears, buddy. Oh, that's hard to see. That is hard to see. Leave him alone. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot about this person. Who's in the... Is there anyone in the kitchen? No one's in the kitchen. I don't think I have anyone in the closet either. Oh, the mouth guy. Let me check your teeth. Oh, did you take them off? So you cut the stitches off your mouth. Are you getting what I'm saying? Okay. I'm super curious about the teeth. I feel like aura checks are good too. Let's look at the teeth real fast. Well, yeah, I guess you passed the test. Leave alone. Oh shoot. I'm gonna energy drink. I'm going to give my cat some food because I'm not feeling safe right now. I need to test this person.
Those poor children.
Are you okay?
I suppose. I don't know. I don't understand how grown, supposedly rational adults could let their emotions make them do such a thing. Were they really so terrified they would kill a child?
People do worse things nowadays.
What could be worse than killing a defenseless child? It wasn't just one person. It was a crowd, a mob of their witch hunt. Hardships unmasks us. Perhaps we are the real monsters, not the creatures that crawl up from underground.
Okay. So this guy's pretty much in the clear at this point, I think. This guy I'm still sussing out. This person I want to suss out instantly. They were saying that they were looking at the children, so they might have been crying. They're covering their mouth, so I wonder what teeth are like. Hands. Honestly, I want to understand. I want to check the ears again, I guess. That's not what the picture looked like, but you need to get your engine checked. I used to wear earrings, small ones with tiny jewels. The children said they twinkled like stars, but they always made my ears hurt, so I stopped wearing them. Okay, well, we're safe for now because of the cat food. But I got some questions tomorrow for sure. I wish you would tell me if someone tried to kill me that night. I really wish someone... A group evicted by FEMA has settled in your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety, but how long can they keep hiding? Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Oh, wow. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from quarantine zones and moving into former resident homes. Now, the hangman looks like a grim welcome sign. By the way, I just realized, I'll suss that out tomorrow. The psychics that I called said something about mycelium or a mushroom. I can't remember if it said like, beware the mushroom or something. I don't remember. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where it's gotten us. We recently had to wipe out a visitors colony, a place that used to be my hometown. How long is this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Who are they going to take? Cooperate with us, and this will all be over before you know it. So what now? We need people. 2 to be no! I don't trust them. I don't trust them. And if they take my happy guy, everyone in my house would be sus. What happens if I say no, I'm done? What then? I'm not in charge of them, right? They're their own people. For F's sake, have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happened when stubborn buttholes like you get our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about the city. Just give us people. Ah! He took them anyway. He took the Gravedigger and Miss Doubtfire. We'll get them back soon. Thank you. Well, beware of their ear. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death has taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many people died here, but her presence is strong. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? You look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be need of it once I die. This way. There's no need to find the cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyways? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. I don't like being threatened. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still watch over them. See you later. I'll come to check on them. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that was one of the guys. There's 3 faces. By the way, it's gonna be the pale man. I can tell by the knocks. Those were one of the 3 guys that were shooting people on TV. They're like FBI's most wanted.
Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival.
Oh God, fingers on the neck?
Unless you're a visitor.
Who are you?
Someone's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me.
Let me guess. Is that a broom in your hand? What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor proof?
Visitor proof? Oh, you mean the necklace? Yeah, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder. So I don't know how many houses and how many towns I've purged.
Are you about to have a shootout?
I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else.
So why are you here?
Hold it! You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything good anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for?
A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Ooh, maybe I can send him off to get this pale guy. Visitors keep showing up, but I've got a gun on my own. FEMA's been taking people. No clue if they're coming back. Ooh. Here's a weird take. I feel like the pale guy, I feel like it's putting us through a loop. I feel like the pale guy might be a good guy. Am I wrong? Probably. Is it worth looking into? Absolutely. FEMA is doing some weird stuff too. I can't tell if they're good. Like, they're doing like Crusader stuff right now. FEMA is. So that's just bad in itself. I'm gonna try to send him off to the half-naked visitor.
Just one, half naked. So it wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's been in the habit of spreading rumors. You got my attention. I'll be back again.
Oh! That was scary. Hello, delivery here. You look kind of down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning check, always the same. They noticed his eyes, red. God damn it. And that was it. They hauled him off. Now they don't even know what happened to him or if they'll ever let him out. And what if my eyes go red from all the lack of sleep? They're gonna drag me off to one of those freaking quarantine zones too? Don't stress it, you'll be fine. Fine? What's fine even mean in the middle of a cataclysm? All these visitors, the signs, and the damn sun? I thought it could get worse. Couldn't get worse. But every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor. Honestly, yeah. All right, I gotta get a move on. Take your order, I'll be on my way. All right. You go, coffee. Thank you. Have a good night. Oh, I'm getting another visitor. Help me. I've been shot. I was climbing the fence, made a run for it. They're crap shots. Every bullet missed except one. Went clean through. But that, I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. At least my guts aren't spilling out. Not that there'd be much left to spill. Huh. Hurts like a bee to laugh. Tell me about the FEMA quarantine zones. Picture an empty parking lot, fenced off with a couple tents scattered around. Then fill an empty space with big shipping containers. They shove people into every morning like cattle. That's your FEMA quarantine zone? And their security's a god dang joke. Didn't even need a plan. I just waited for the right moment and climbed the fence. They're busy in there. You can tell they're preparing for something. Well, I guess the moment I chose wasn't totally right. One of those pigs turned and saw me. Then he started blasting. I dropped straight off the fence into a puddle. Then I legged it. Come on in, buddy. I can't. Listen, man, I gotta run. I've run into folks like that before. You got one right in your place, that cultist. Oh, he's inside. Sits quiet, minds their business, then they'll throw you under the bus without blinking. I'm telling you, folks like that will sell you out in a heartbeat. Sorry, dude. Sorry, Max. Also, salad. I'm having salad tonight. Are you serious right now? What, scared FEMA's gonna come looking for me? PAB? PAB? Fine. Hide behind your little door. See where that gets you. Have a nice night. So I honestly, I don't think that the cultist is a visitor. I think that they have too much of a system going on. I don't want to piss them off, and I don't want my house to burn. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made a following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials early today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for scheduled FEMA patrols and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on dangerous new cult. Uh-oh. They're in our house. Oops. We're gonna be on the news, everyone. This is a evicted resident speaking. If FEMA kicks you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. Oh, it's my neighbor's house. It's close to the hermit's place. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. Maybe I can send them food. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Yeah, maybe I can send them some food. I wonder if that would benefit me somehow, though. I mean, post-apocalyptic, you gotta keep your resources close to you, you know? All right, who do I all got? 3 of them? I thought it was just one guy. Did they duplicate? How are you doing, Golem? Yeah. Find that fish yet? This person I still need to suss out. They did have bloody teeth. How are we supposed to communicate? How? What how? Okay, good talk. I need to test you. I will test your aura. That seems dark. That seems dark. I don't know about that. Armpits. Shaved. Okay. So, but the other person also had shaved armpits and they ended up being not correct. I'm gonna have to use my coffee today. It's so hot. Why haven't you gone home? I've got kids at home, you know, and I cough. I don't want them to be afraid of me. I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died out in the forest while cough putting out fires. Or you can just go to the FEMA. Here's the thing. If he's gonna die anyways, he said he's gonna die, right? And maybe giving him to FEMA will give me extra chance of not getting people taken away from my house. What can I test him though? I looked at his photo. I looked at his ears. Everything else is gonna be messed up. In his photo, I couldn't tell if it had black in it like they were saying. His ears looked fine. I'll look at his teeth. Take a look. I mean, they look kind of normal. Although the front teeth are kind of weird. They're like fused together. Lungs full of smoke ain't exactly a trip to the dentist. Oh, right. He inhaled smoke so it stained his teeth or something like that. Oh, God. All right, coffee time. Gonna give me full energy? Extra energy. Uh-oh, I thought I was gonna have more time. Well, you know what? The cult is here. Might as well go crazy. I'm gonna take a mushroom. Oh, I'm gonna put it in the fridge. Oh, I thought I was gonna eat it. Okay. Can I just eat it? What does it do? Did it do anything? Also, the bug is still alive in here. I need food, but the people also need food. I can spare one night. I can spare one person. If someone dies, we've only had one bad death so far. Oh. I can't order food. I'm gonna talk to the cultist. I can't do anything. Ugh. Who are you? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk the blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and we have found a path to her, death. Why do they tremble before her? It is truly the unknown they fear? Or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia, we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answers were laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. Okay. I don't like that. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brother in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us neither heaven nor hell. That is something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will he ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes, I see confidence and understanding. He asked us to embrace faith and steel our resolve to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers and dead and the mountains of bones and reach her. Have a good night, Colin. Death. How long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Okay. That guy is an imposter. He's not speaking in biblical rhymes like any of the other ones. That guy is an imposter. All right. So there might be 2 deaths tonight. I've only had 1 bad death so far. The visitors aren't hiding among us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of the unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stance against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers have urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in arrests or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. But I've been told if I don't help them, they're gonna burn down my house. I'm gonna say, I think that guy might be legit. This guy, a little sus. No big red flags yet. This guy's in the clear. He's my saving grace. If he dies tonight, that's gonna really suck. These 2 act exactly like the other cultists. This one is sus. Even in their body posture. Do I just YOLO and give him a FEMA notice? Would he even adhere to it? But if I get rid of one of the brothers, supposedly my thing will burn. I'll risk it. I'll risk it. I have 3 people that might die. Okay. All right. I'm going to check the windows. Always check the windows. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He didn't go after the pale man. He went to the neighbor's house. He probably stumbled upon him by chance. You hear snips of shouting and crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Okay, well, I was about to buy them food. That really sucks. World Thank You Day. What was that? I just heard a whisper. Music. Is he singing Rammstein? FEMA officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them jotting something down on the tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Okay. No whispering in the... Oh. Say that again? Oh, this whole time he was Italian. That's why I couldn't understand him. That makes sense. 2 FEMA officers stand by a lamppost, staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives, must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Hey! Greetings, my boy! Did you forget about me? Didn't notice the hints tucked away in the book of smiles? Heh, I'm just wasting precious time with you youngins. Kids these days. Wait! Ah! Damn, it's boiling out here. Boiling, I tell you. It's the middle of the night. Still feels like I'm stuck in an oven like a suckling pig. It may be a little cooler, yes, but the air's thick as... Can't breathe. You got a bathroom? Why do you need my bathroom?
I'm serious, boy. I don't feel well. I need cold water now. I dragged myself all the way here, and for what? An insolent upstart to turn away an important man? I used to run this crap show. I was a minister. Come on, I can make it worth your while. You let me in, and when this is all over, I'll see you as you're compensated, and well, I might add.
Well, maybe he'll get along with the cultists. You know, being a minister. I have 6 people in here. Although we are possibly running out of water, so it would be nice. It would be really nice to get some more moisture in here. Once this whole mess is over, I'll see you're set up appropriately. All right. Well, supposedly I missed something with the book. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high, the time is nigh, to eat it whole, and one would try. To welcome the guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long, under tree of an apple. Can you rest? She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. Was I supposed to buy apples? I don't understand. All right, what we got next? Ah, you feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. Okay. All because of a word, one single word, but what is it? You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. There are at least 2 of us inside your house. You'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. What? I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? I'm not alone. Well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Okay. Someone actually lives here. My bad. Thought this place was empty. I'll head out. Although, listen, mind if I crash here for a bit? Been a while since I was around, people. Why are you alone? Who'd want to tag along with me, eh? People lump me in with drag society like I'm any worse than the rest of them. The thing is, I've seen what people are really capable of, and I ain't even close to being the worst of them. Nah, never fit in with any one group, so now I'm slumming it out here alone. How did you survive alone? No point in lying. I hit abandoned houses, abandoned empty apartments, grab what I can, sell some, keep the rest. Had a moment where I nearly quit doing it for good, almost. But yeah, just about to hit your place. Thought it was empty. No offense meant. But since you're living here, think I could stay a while, huh? Yeah, I got stories, plenty of stuff out there. Ooh, maybe I can get some information from him. Howie! Time to lay my head down like an actual person for once. Come talk to me anytime. Oh man, I got stories to tell. Got more than a few, in fact. Ain't none of them boring either, I promise. All right. Another visitor. Hello, anyone in there? I heard footsteps. Means you're there behind the door. Can you open it? Oh, it's the guy. First return the ones you took. Oh, you think I'm a FEMA officer because of the suit? No, I just pulled it off a corpse. Figured I might be safer out there. No way. They must wear these things for a reason. Oh, this guy's chopped. Maybe the sun leaves radiation behind at night or something. I don't even want to know. So who are you then? Just a regular factory guy. Built bridges, fixed them too. And I don't work there anymore. Work kept piling up. Not enough people left. I burned out and quit. Look, I got a lot of people in here now and I gotta test them all, so I'm sorry. What? Oh, thanks. Wait, that came out wrong. Yeah, I get it. Guess this suit's kind of scary. I don't even know why I'm holding on to it. Bye. You just said where you were. Okay, that guy was, nope. That guy was a big old nope. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attack acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about the recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open. 000451. Okay, I think that was the same number, right? As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's all for now. Up next, a report unfolding the situation on the equatorial belt. To everyone listening, FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wrap. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. Okay. Kind of obvious, I feel like. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Okay. Embellish maybe a little bit. One more message. One tiny more message. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're going to kill you. Okay. Embellish. Run while you still can. All right. Thanks for the info. I swear if my happy guy is dead, I might be screwed. Okay. Okay. It's one of the cultists, but now my house is going to burn down because of that guy. Yeah. Yep. Okay. How are you doing? Are you dead yet? Oh, you're still around. Wow, look at you go. He said he'd be dead in a week. I think it's been 3 or 4 nights with him. Oh, that's the nomad. A fat haul, huh? That's all I need. How's scavenging going? Hey man, thought this place was dead. That's why I tried to sneak in. Did nope. Okay. I don't steal from living. Makes sense, right? Think about it. What's a dead guy gonna do with a coat? He's gone. Stuff's just lying there. And me, I'm still breathing. Might save a life for someone I care about. Tell you what wouldn't take something off a corpse to save someone you love? Maybe it's about time we stop treating every dead guy like a shrine. Just saying. Okay. I'm gonna talk to everyone first. How you doing? You pat him on the shoulder and point towards the wound near his mouth. You good? Good? Good. 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 Drew Svak. Okay. Oh wait. I invited a bathroom guy. Ah! He peed in the tub! Ah, cold water. Now that's more like it. You feeling any better? Yes, much better. Although, you know, I am getting a little peckish. Got anything to wet my whistle? Okay, give him a can of beer. I don't use them anyway. Splendid, nothing like a cold one. Ah, my favorite. Here, buy yourself something nice. I don't give a shit about money. How rude. Think you're above the system, do you? Everyone needs money. The whole damn world runs on it, I tell you. Fine, take this then. Oh, kombucha. Nothing civilized. No, nobody civilized drinks that crap, but someone like you might find a use for it. I'm gonna check him. Yeah, I'm gonna check you, dude. I'm gonna check you out. So he cleaned himself. His eyes already look red. He looks hairless. So I think his armpits are gonna be hairless anyways. Ears? Not sure. I feel like aura is always a good go-to. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. I'll leave him alone for now. I need to have enough to check this guy. Where are you heading? Human life isn't eternal. We are merely guests on this earth. We came once, and lo shall we leave. The outsiders must take this land next, settle here. Their arrival is not random, summoned by the same call that draws us away. Death summoned them here. Okay, so now he's talking normal. Well, like the other guys. Why do you worship death? Because death is the embodiment of mercy. We all fear her, but our fears are justified. Consider it well, our world is no paradise, but a purgatory that torments us. And the question burns, why? So much fear, pain, and suffering. Do we not deserve peace? Death is a paradise we cannot comprehend. Religion attempts to simplify the image of heaven to soothe the woes of the people, but is life ever so simple? The same goes for death. You cannot hope to understand her until you have felt her touch. How are you doing, by the way? Everything's gonna be okay. If I could see them again, talk to them, hug them, of course I would. But bring everything back? I'm not so sure. Loss is a part of life. It's terrible and it hurts, but it shapes us. Don't get me wrong. I'd give almost anything to spend one more day with them. But if it meant giving up what I've learned, how to forgive and keep going on, then no, I wouldn't. Time is limited. Better to hold on to what we have now than to be beaten up by what we've lost. If this guy is a visitor, I'm going to be torn up. Teeth. I mean, they're white. And these teeth are different than the top teeth entirely. That's a red flag for you. No, I can't have cat food. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't feed you. So we invited someone new and someone instantly died. His ears look a little weird. I just realized his ears look a little strange. Let me check the ears. Honestly, that looks normal. Honestly, that looks normal. All right. I got one more check. I'm sussing out. Oh God, I don't even know what I'm sussing out anymore. I'm sussing out this guy. I think if all three of these die, I'm screwed. Troubling news from the countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and drought is devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communications with authorities in the affected regions. However, conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. I haven't seen one singular photo that I've been like, yep, that's a bad guy. Give me your armpits. Oh! Oh. He just had a normal rash. Oh no. Well, you're only a little wrong sometimes, you know? He probably also had info for me because he was a traveling nomad. Y'all didn't hear anything, okay? Don't worry about anything. I should have saved before that. I only have one person that I think is completely safe. Like an actual human. We need more people. It's the only way to avoid catastrophe. What catastrophe? The authorities can't contain the outbreak. They're ready to blow up the entire city. The orders they expect us to adhere are impossible. If we don't figure out a way to survive, someone else will decide for us. I'm almost convinced that the kombucha, quote unquote, is the tub guy's pee. He's the guy that gave me the kombucha, and he's literally in a bathtub full of yellow. I'm disgusted. What is it going to take to fix all this? 2 more people. We're not taking everyone you have in there, just 2. Then we either find a way to eradicate the visitors, or we never meet again. Tub guy and one of the cultists. Well, I guess I'm not getting my money anymore. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of the world's gone too far. Dude, that guy's wild. That guy is just straight up wild. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? So here's the thing. The guy that sent the cultists to me said that specifically if all his brothers die, quote unquote, he's gonna burn my house down. Uh-oh. On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? Dude, we're gonna get burned from multiple directions. Look, man, look, it wasn't me, it was FEMA. It wasn't we, oh God. Yeah, they're still good. Wait, they're all dead. No, there's one more. No, there's one more. I'm back.
Try to find out someone I mentioned, no luck. But I went through a few houses. The place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block?
How do you spot a visitor?
Hell, same way you do, I bet. The TV and radio spelled it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down.
Don't hesitate for a second. Wow.
Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears blue denim jacket?
A stocky guy with a blue denim jacket.
He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how.
Oh no. His wife? Well, F the wife. His house burned down. Haven't seen him since.
Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? F if I care. We'll both go down shooting then.
I'll show him my hands. I feel like that's the easiest.
Show me your hands.
Yeah. Check a person for visitor signs at the first door, or whatever it said.
Clean, yeah. Freaking course they're clean. Let me tell you something. Here's a tip. The ones who look normal, they're always the first to turn. I haven't got time for this. I'll test you properly next time.
Ay. So I'm wondering if the game bugged out, and he said that that there was no more cultists because one of them went away. But I wonder if it's like it already is affirmed that someone has died tonight and it's the other cultist. I wonder if that's it. That'd be interesting if it worked that way. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable and recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. A member of a cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city, I know, and also the outskirts of my house. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spend a dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach your home, call the FEMA hotline immediately on 000-451. I can't tell if I agree or if this is more propaganda. To assist in those troubled times, the agency has also announced a new identifying sign. Fungal growth in the underarm area. Yo, I just shot someone with that. As always, stay where you are and await further instruction. That's the latest for now. Up next, an update on conditions at the polls. There's a vote going on right now. Seems like a weird time to have one. They shouldn't have burned us bodies. It is drastic. If they'd mains, it wouldn't have Oh. I guess I'll pet you. Oh, okay. That was a short broadcast. Is he still alive? Dude, this guy... He's living too long. The fires are just one of the misfortunes that have befallen us. But fate still has more in store for us. Maybe we're so far gone, the best we can hope for is a peaceful death. You know, I considered taking this home as a gift, but I'll give it to you instead. It's a necklace. Not much to look at, I know, but it's made from the dead bees that once turned honey into sun. Huh? Oh, there's the apple! I didn't realize... Oh my gosh. Wait, what's that? Can't even touch it. I didn't realize that's where the apple was. And then part 3 of that thing was what? You gotta kneel, the mushrooms might appeal while it's becoming nighttime. Okay. All right. Third cultist, are you alive? You're just gone. Okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Thought we were closer. Thought you had more to say. I appreciate you. How are you gonna get home? Press your palms together above your head, mimicking the shape of a roof. How should I send you home? By plane? You open up your arms in sweeping motion. Hands you a piece of paper with the phone number on it, 357-963. Perhaps to contact the embassy. Yeah, so I had, that's so weird. I had, maybe what happened is 1 was an imposter, right? And then 2 were real. One of them got killed one night, and then the other one got taken, meaning that there were actually no more cultists here technically, and the other one just left. Or something along those lines. I don't know. That's all I can think of. I'm really bummed that I can't get more kombucha from that guy's pea water. Is embassy on here? Yes. 357-963. Please note there is currently no way to get to our country by plane or train. How can I help you? I need to send a tourist back home. Best to wait until flights are permitted again. Ferries are running, but it's not safe. The risk of night typhoons is too high. Plus, the water reflects the sun onto the ship, and the crew can't handle being out there for long. And how am I to send the poor guy home? You'll just have to wait. I'm afraid there's nothing else we can do. He doesn't even speak our language. Listen, our staff are swamped. You might have heard from that embassy budgets got cut hard. We're doing everything we can. Don't like how we handle things? Do it yourself. Good luck crossing the border with those visitor checks in the midday heat. Sorry for snapping. You're not the only one who's called sounding so pissed off. Have a good day. Okay, so that guy actually gave me a legit, anything in the basement? A legit phone number, which leads me to believe that he's like a real person. But I have a lot of checks, so I can check things again. I guess I'll go 2. I don't think that the happy guy is 1 at all. I think he's fully safe. He's gotten 3 green flags. I've gotten like a half one from him. I'm not quite sure though. I need to test you. So I can look at, I looked at armpits, pass. His teeth were bloody, but that was probably because of the sewing needles on his mouth. His aura was strange. I haven't checked eyes or ears. I don't think. I'll check ears. Normal ear. That's another green flag for this guy. Okay. Leave him alone. We'll go back to this guy. I'm still concerned about this guy. I don't know how to test him though. I checked his teeth. They're strange. Oh, I think I should have shot that cultist when it was obvious that his 2 rows of teeth were different. I'm trying to like give too many passes. That's probably what happened. Kombucha save. Okay. So now I have 3 checks with cat food on the way. I might as well do everything I need to suss this guy out. I'm gonna try one time. So I've looked at hands. I've looked at eyes. I've looked at armpits. I've looked at photo. Have I looked at his teeth? Yes, I looked at his teeth because I was checking for a mustache. They seemed fine. Honestly, he's good. Yeah, he has some gauges. No stuff in his ears though. This guy is straight up my Shayla, as they say. I guess I could look at his eyes. Honestly, it seems fine. I mean, the eye color is a little weird. And there's a little bit of like redness, but that doesn't seem awful. I'll just check his armpits. Sorry, I made you bend that way. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you just take a nap. We got the bodies of those who were hiding in your neighbor's basement burn under the midday sun. Dogs feeding on them have fled, scared perhaps. What if they ran not from FEMA, but something worse? Cultists are tied up at the bonfire site. Did they decide to sacrifice themselves? The thought twists your mind. Fear of death has clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what could come next. Oh! You know that madman is behind all this. Could your house be next? Will he come tomorrow? Next week? You'll likely meet the lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. Okay. Delivery. What happened to you? He looks a little different. My friend got killed. He went to drop off an order and the homeowner. People have lost their minds. Why the hell would that think of regular delivery guy as dangerous? Why kill him? I'm sorry. Remember when I said being a delivery guy helps me take my mind off stuff? Okay. He remembers our past conversation. He's not a skinwalker. Feels like that's not working anymore. I keep seeing tired, grim, bitter faces. Plus those endless mornings, checkups with FEMA staff pointing guns at us. This whole mess. I'm sick of all of it. I just wanted it to be over. All right, take your order. I'm gone. All right, cat food. Have a good night. Oh, right. I have more people that want in my home. Yeah, more people. Oh.
They told me that this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end. Either by our hands or your own.
What do you mean?
I'm just telling you what I've been told. That's all. Do you feel it yet? Death creeping closer and closer? It's breathing down your neck already.
Why do you keep coming here?
You only just now thought to ask that? Have you considered that you were chosen? They send me for a reason. To change something? But the outcome's always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear. But for now, have you let any of us into your home?
There are many people in here.
Why so tense? Clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, you alone?
I'm not alone though.
So you are ready. Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here.
Answer the pale visitor question for the last time. Hey, has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been by here? No. She's my daughter. I haven't been able to find her since all this started. We were supposed to leave this place. Then the abnormal heat wave hit and I passed out, and when I woke up, no one was home. No trace. My daughter had just vanished. So the only girl with purple hair I've seen, honestly, so I noticed it when she was in the kitchen, was the little girl from the neighbor across the way, but there was no poncho. Where do you want to go? Somewhere FEMA can't reach us, far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter, maybe not. If they did, they won't touch her. It's me they want. Why do they want? Oh, just because of secrets? Just let me crash you for a couple days until FEMA leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, I'll even tell you anything. I know exactly where the visitors come from. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Nice smile. There aren't many people left today who actually hear folks out. People like you are the ones who'll make it through this nightmare because you and I, we're immortal. Okay, now I'm less confident. Learn the secrets of immortality from the forest.
Hi, resident. I am in a bad mood, so I apologize in advance. There are so many jackasses out there. I hope you're not one of them.
Who are you talking about?
Everyone, really. All of them who are only kept in check by faith or whatever stuff stopped them from killing each other. After their gods died, there was nothing human left. Now they're just animals. As if the visitors aren't enough, now we have to deal with them too. Why are you so wound up? Don't take it personally. It's just all this with the sun and now the visitors. I feel like humanity's right there in a casket next to God, and I'm angry. I just wanted to lead a normal life, you know? Our old music. No one has use for that anymore. Now I'm just trying to not become part of either camp. We got a lot of people in here right now. Nah, fine. Look, why do I give you an energetic? Will you let me in then? I get to live and you get a cold, refreshing beverage. Everyone's happy. Beat it. This is the first time I'm full denying. I don't know why. You're just as messed up as the rest of those piss baby cowards. You just sitting there and take when they bash your face in. Okay. Okay. I think I've been accepting too many people.
Howdy. Mind if I crash here a bit? I came to town to see my hubby. He relocated from work. Thought I'd surprise him with a visit. Turns out there's no place for me to stay where he's working.
How'd you get here?
How? I took a cab. So what?
We met a cab driver earlier that said he was riding with a visitor.
Had to fork over a dang fortune too. Those things cost an arm and a leg these days. But I swear to God above, that cabbie's teeth were white as porcelain. Once my FEMA hubby gets his big, strong hands on him, he'll knock those pearly whites right down his throat.
Are you from FEMA too?
I wish, but nope. They don't take women, figures. Real shame too. I've been real good at sniffing out visitors alongside my man. Used to work customs, you know, protecting our lands at the border. Caught plenty of scumbags with all kinds of crap on them.
I'll risk it. I have 2 cans of cat food. YOLO.
Now that's more like it. Once we blast all them freaks, we can get back to living proper like decent folk.
All right, I think we're doing okay. A lot of bad stuff is happening. Okay, breaking. I forgot to eat the cat food. Shoot. Conditions in the city show no sign of stabilizing and the disaster continues to worsen. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate. With scientific... Oh, I lost my coffee thing too. With scientists worldwide warning that this could result in toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives and has now announced a new sign of identifying the visitors. Rapid pupil movement. Emergency broadcast. Okay. So if they got shifty eyes, we interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. If you have questions, gotcha. End broadcast. Okay. Dispatch to all FEMA units. New something code 451 is replaced with code 955. Do not burn bodies. Apply instead. Repeat, code 451 is 0955. Shoot. What was it? Okay, so he's safe. Please not happy guy. Wait, does that mean when the doors creaked, does that mean someone died inside last night? Oh, you know what? It was just this guy's time. He said he only lasted a week. Or something like that. I think he just straight up, that was his time, you know? He lived a nice life. So I mean, I'm still thinking I have a visitor inside here. So there is that. Man, I'm just dying for a drink. What did you mean when you said we're immortal? Well, you could shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you want. But I'd recommend against doing that if I were you. Of course, we're not immortal in the way you're thinking. After death, we reincarnate and live again. Then we die once more and the cycle of rebirth continues on. I know how that sounds, but if you'd seen what I've seen, you'd understand. Maybe the visitors were once human, then reborn. I can't say for sure. I don't know how this works. I'm certain nature keeps plenty of secrets from us, but I'll find my daughter one day. I'm not sure if I'll do it in this life or the next, but I will, because we never truly die. And God forbid you show this to anyone with FEMA? What? You ever hear of vampires? They don't show up in photos, only move at night, and they're immortal. That looks pretty evil, though. That was a lot of black. Hope you loaded some silver in that thing. Otherwise, you're wasting bullets. Okay, well, I guess you don't need silver to do that. Maybe he did kill the firefighter guy. That's kind of sad. Said you used to work at customs? You're damn right I did. Speaking of which, you are checking folks for sign that they're visitors, right? Not to be Captain Obvious or anything, but you know. Whose big idea is it to call those things visitors anyways? Freaks would be more than sufficed. Okay. I need to test you. Also, I didn't realize your makeup was straight up like Bonko the Clown right now. Okay. What to test? What to test? What to test? What to test? I feel like for this person, they're hiding their fingernails. Their eyes seem a little bit crazy. I feel like, so armpits have 2 telltale signs now. That's -1. Actually, that's hairless and fungal. Teeth can show blood or just weird teeth. I'm going with teeth. Those are 2 perfect, right? And bloody gums. Okay. Bye. Bye. I had 2 people. I had 2 people in here. Oh, that could have been bad. Okay. Also, this room is probably not the best to be in anymore. Positive boy. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so by the way, if one of these have somehow slipped by me, one of these people have slipped by me as a visitor. No, they can't be. No. They're fine. They're both fine. Nothing remains of the bird bodies, only a strange shapeless mass. It looks like sludge. You wonder if something melted the flesh. Something melted then flesh and bones before swallowing the remains. If prayers mean anything, the creature will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive seeing such a monster. Oh, there it was. Witness horrors beyond your comprehension just outside of your... Oh, I got an achievement. What the hell was that? FEMA officers surrounding the burned bodies. They document the cultist's death, faces frozen in terror and agony as they saw something horrible before dying. Am I about to get like a bad ending? I can see the comments already in the videos. Just like, you should have mushroomed when you should have hot dogged. Every nearby house is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. No one is left to shield you from your madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. So the madman is going to be at my door tonight. But I'm safe, right? I'm safe. I'm not a visitor. I'm not a visitor.
I'm back. Not really sure why the hell I'd bothered, though. If my brother hadn't been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now, who knows where the brat is?
How are you holding up? You want to find her?
No point looking, waste of time. If my brother had a spine, maybe there'd still be a chance. But how? I don't care anymore. I'm done with that. There was this family on the edge of town, barricaded in, Dad holding the door, but the wife, she was showing signs. He kept pleading with me, she's my wife, don't hurt her. When the visitor started climbing the roof, the idiot finally opened the door, let her run, so I did what he couldn't. I killed her first, then him. Kids got away with the neighbors somehow. Then FEMA rolled in, talking about cleanup. I told him not to worry, it was done already. They laughed, said I should sign up, F that. All they do is drag folks away, and the visitors are still here. Anyway, enough talk, I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them.
I guess show eyes?
Open those damn eyes wider, quit effing with me.
Yeah, my eyes are great. They seem pretty good.
Alright, still doesn't mean you're safe. You're free to go, for now. I don't got time for this. I'm done here. You won't see me again. Enjoy what's left.
Okay. What if he was a visitor though?
Oh, this guy. Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you?
Trust me with what exactly?
With important information, of course.
Wait, mustache. Wait, mustache. What was the thing that I was... What was I...
I need a safe place to hide and continue my research. I'm carrying out some documents with very sensitive information. We're talking kilotons of state secrets, all of which I plan to make public.
What kind of secrets?
Brace yourself, my friend. The scales of truth about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging, proof of moon landing was fake, government mind control through fast food. Yes, really. And finally, the truth behind those potato-flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination to science.
I forget who, but someone said, probably the grave digger actually, said that a man with a mustache, and you know, not everyone with a mustache is guilty. I've had mustaches before. But said a person with a mustache climbed out of the grave. This is the only person so far that I've come in contact with who has only had a mustache. But he's got some secrets on him. You know what? I got a shotgun.
I knew I could trust you.
Oh God. It probably smells too. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told. Okay. All right. All right. We'll see what happens. Who's next?
Do you ever dream?
What?
You know, dreams. You know what a dream is? When you sleep, do you see anything? You know, I've realized people barely dream anymore. Why do you think that is?
Why do you care? Or do you dream?
Hard to say. I haven't slept in 6 days. Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me.
Look, I got 2 cans of cat food. We're safe.
I would, but it looks like someone's already taken my spot.
That... Oh? over there? That O? I saw them once in my dream, and trust me, that was enough. I don't want to get rid of the happy guy or the guy in the closet. At the moment, at least. No. I don't want to risk that. Do you think people will ever stop dreaming again? I sure hope so. It's hard without dreams. Hard on anyone. Okay. Looks like no one else is coming. Did I already check this one? Oh, yeah. It was showing all the houses destroyed. Anyone living in the basement? Better not be. Can I look out the thing yet? Can't look yet. That's going to be like the end of the game, looking through there. Breaking news. FEMA has just arrested a majority of government officials. The agency reports that some members of administration were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of interim government. In addition, one moment, just in from FEMA, fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. We repeat, fugitives have broken through and are now at large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Await further instructions and stay inside. End of broadcast. Okay. Oh, I'm missing it. No. Oh. No. Why is it so hard to signal in? The subject has left the city perimeter. Backup required. We need backup. We can't contain the object alone. Okay. Hear all the radio messages. Nice. Nice. Super nice. Okay. So we gotta question the guy. This guy. I didn't realize he had a mullet. Okay. They did this guy dirty. They just took a picture of a dude and like photoshopped his entire midsection out. Got something to share? What are those papers? You would not believe what's in these files. Seriously. Some of it's actually pretty darn fascinating. Take out this one for... Am I gonna go Josh Block for a second? This one theory is especially curious. It claims visitors aren't actually real, that they're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read. And oddly, it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. Now consider, overpopulation is known problem, yeah? It is simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it, Okay, got something to share? I need to test you. By all means, just be aware. Testing me could lead you learn things. By all means, just be aware. Testing me could lead you learn things you wished you hadn't. This guy is kind of farming a little bit of aura. I gotta check his aura. A photo? Oh, this seems pretty good, pretty nice. Does that mean he's smart or something? Okay, leave alone. Let's do another test. This is the only guy I'm sussing out right now. Wait, did I? Oh. Okay. Teeth. Here. His teeth are upside down. He mistook the top row for the bottom row. Cracks, blood, yes, I know, but it's just a bad habit. One more test. So I could do fast twitchy eyes. So you got, yeah, bloodshot eyes, fast twitchy eyes. You got armpits with either rash or fungal armpits. Hair. He has hair. So that's +1, -1. I'm gonna spend all of it. I need to test you. He has glasses on. Screw it. We're going eyes. That doesn't look right. Why does he have a bug for an eye? Good, it means they haven't changed me yet. Okay. Surely you realize that weapons are just another tool for control. Even if I'm gone, the truth will remain. Oh, shit. Why were your teeth and eyes like that? You know, I just wanted to check in real fast. Nothing to be alarmed. The sound in the other room was just a test shot. Don't worry about it. You know, you're good to go too. You know, you two are my favorite. There's no time for this today. Uh-oh. Is this like the last night or something? Can I not use my cat food either? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Can I not use my cat food? I have 2 cans of cat food. I killed that guy for no reason if that was the last night. That's actually kind of sad. Oh, man. Can I look out the window or anything? Okay. Can't go to the basement either. Well. I guess at this point, what happens, happens. This might be the end. I should board him up. Things are only going to get worse from here, but I have to try. Okay. Nail down. But then I won't be able to look outside. Gotta defend myself any way I can. The world's cursed, but maybe there's still a chance. It went by a little fast. Okay, the basement. Together with the survivors, you make your way down into the cellar. It's really loud. It's cooler down here, but the air still feels heavy with unease. If you ration carefully, your food stores should last for a month or 2. You seal the door. No one will be able to get in now. You keep track... Dude, this is really loud. The wait for the end drags for nearly 2 months. The sun is the only threat looming overhead. Trust fades. This is a not real example. I only have 2 survivors with me. Paranoia grows sharper by the day. You feel the stairs. Cold, calculating, alien. The fear of death has paralyzed you. It's all about to end. Are those... Escape doesn't even cross your mind. Are those just people turning on me, or are those visitors? There's nowhere left to run. Terror blinds you. It wasn't just humans you let into your home. They tear you apart. Darkness floods your vision. Pain sears through your body. A small, lonely house takes shape in your mind. You hope it will be over soon. It's hard to hold on to. The pain fades as you slip further away. Welcome me, death. Okay, you survived, but so did some visitors. Wait, one of them was a visitor this whole time? I got. No, I checked his eyes too. I guess that is pretty shifty. All right, I started blasting. Wait, no. Was it my boy? I looked at their hands. I looked at their eyes. I looked at their photo. I looked at their ears. Did I look at their armpits? There's hair on their armpits. It's kind of weird, but... maybe I check teeth again? I mean, those teeth are a little bit too much. I started blasting. What? I thought this guy was safe for sure. So this might be the good ending. I only had the forest fire fighter. Oh, this is new. One day you catch an announcement on the radio. Solar activity is fading. Scientists predict that in a couple of days, we'll be safe to go outside during the daylight hours in a few days' time. You feel disappointment? Why would I be disappointed? You realize you'll live through this year after all. But then what? Will next summer be the last? The thought of waiting for the end is a suffocating burden. But at least one of the others seem happy. Who knows, maybe there's still a decade left ahead of you. We got the depresso. Hold the foam. Breve. The end. Survive till the end. That's what it says I got. Okay, we're going again. Hold on 1 second. Okay, we're letting him in. We're letting him in, guys. So I'm alone. Running always, running with the truth. Why? What are you clinging to? Everything will be over soon, so why resist? That's like some Hello Neighbor animation. Do I get an achievement for getting choked? Even days later, the house remains empty. Everyone avoids it like a dark omen. More rumors swirl than the number of those who ever called it home. The house, just like the final traces of its owner, have been lost to time. No relatives ever come to collect what was left behind. The homeowners simply vanished, as if they had ever existed at all. Everything that belonged to them is lost, worn away, or forgotten. Why do people disappear so completely? Once death finds you, the proof you ever existed begins to fade almost immediately. Belongings, creations, thoughts, memories, emotions, all dissolve into the void. There is no more you, only nothingness. As if you were never a part of this world to begin with. Woof. Let him in is the achievement I got there. And now we're doing one more. We're doing another one. Wow, look at us go. Okay, I need to show him my teeth. Open your damn mouth wider. It's not down, dentist. You're a filthy visitor.
Game's over.
Just popped through the door. Oh. You hear a madman behind the door, spitting furious words with raw aggression. You can only wait, hoping nothing will happen. Why is no one shooting? Those can penetrate wooden doors. The haze of the rage of the eyes of the armed man is more terrifying than any visitor. There we go. Did you both take each other out? You hear his shallow wheezing. Bastard, he got me. How many more has he slaughtered? How many has he burned? Though he'd drag it out since I didn't go down easy, but he's gone quiet. You should probably check he's actually... They didn't turn into trash bags. That means they're bad. They were a visitor the whole time. People like you killed my friend. And people like you will never let anyone live in peace. What, you think no one will fight back? These minds damned by insanity. And now I've lost everything but you. You still have something left to lose. I'll crush you. I'll drive you deep into the ground. Oh, did I kill all my survivors? I just go on a rampage? I'll drown everything in your blood. Okay, a little bit too far. Every bastard with a weapon in their hands dies today. Every last one. So that's the Punisher ending. I understood. Revenge written on a bullet. Wrath of the Vigilante. All right. And I think that is all of the endings that we could get with our save at the moment. Because we messed up the mushroom thing. I didn't realize how important the mushroom thing was. Goodbye.